And we had a tough last week finishing up the regular season, but kind of a new year starting now, and our guys are excited. I thought we had a great practice yesterday, a very competitive, spirited practice today, and our guys are very excited about what's coming up in Las Vegas. So again, a lot of good teams, a lot of good coaches. We'll have to really play well. We've obviously played Stanford twice and beat them handily here, and then got whipped pretty handily up there. So we're looking forward to the tournament. Hopefully we can play a good first game.
How do you kind of balance, obviously you want to win 4 games in 4 days, but you have to put your entire focus on each game. How do you kind of balance those two things?
Yeah, I think it's a great question, Ben. I think number one, we tried to be really smart yesterday and today, preparing to hopefully play 6 straight days starting on Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, then into the tournament. So we tried to be really smart yesterday and today in terms of practice, in terms of time. And then it's obvious answer, but once you get into each day, you've just got to figure out a way to win that one game and try to survive, advance, get to the next round. And if we're fortunate enough to keep winning, then by the end of the week, we could be a tired team. It's hard to play 4 games in 4 days, but my gosh, if you get that far, you've got a lot of adrenaline pumping. So we'll just try to take it one day at a time, and hopefully we're good enough to win on Wednesday and play Arizona State on Thursday.
Seems like one theme that kind of came up after the game the other day was you guys have gotten down big early in a lot of games.
Yeah.
I think 7 of the last 9, you've been down double digits in the first half. How important is it to have a good start in this tournament?
Big, very, very critical that we can somehow, some way get off to a good start on in tomorrow's game. So, no, that's been a problem. It's been a real problem. We've tried to start in different defenses. We've tried some man, some zone, some different things. We've tried some different things offensively, but as you said, in a number of the games, we've been way down quick. So hopefully we can get off to a good start.
Moses' status?
Moses will play. I mean, he was selective with Shane was very selective with him Monday and Tuesday, but he's completely back with the team. He's got an Achilles that's bothering him some, so that's really what's kind of limited him a little bit Monday and Tuesday. But yeah, he'll start tomorrow night, and he's ready to go.
Was that your call, or was it an athletic department call as far as his eligibility?
Athletic department decision to sit him in that last game, but it was a 1-game suspension, and now he's back ready to go.
Coach, when you're talking about attempting different things to start a game, is that all about trying to maybe jumpstart their effort to get them going? Is there variability in the intensity?
I don't know if it's we've analyzed everything about it. I don't know if it's so much about the effort. It's just early in games at times we have not made good plays, or maybe our focus is a little bit off, our concentration's a little bit off, maybe some things we've talked about that we're going to try to do early in the game. I don't know. We've been distracted a little bit. We just haven't concentrated well at times early in games. But I'll say this about the Utah game. I thought the second half effort is maybe as good of effort as we've had all year. I mean, we had 5 guys out there most of the time. It was mostly David and Jules and Chris Wilkes and Alex and Jay Hill, and those 5, I'm going to tell you. And then I would add Cody Riley to that. But those 6 competed about as hard as we have all year. So I was very pleased with the second half, but obviously we were way too far down.
Was there something tactically that you did that you thought maybe got a higher effort out of them in the second half?
It's a good question. We did play all man-to-man the second half. We did play all man-to-man the second half, so I thought that was good, and I thought our ball movement was just better offensively as well. So I think at both ends we were crisper and a little smarter. We were down 27 in the first half, and 6-7 minutes to go, it's an 8-point game. So that group that I talked about, I thought did a great job and competed incredibly hard. We were just way too far down.
Is there that age-old kind of thought that players are more intense or more focused with playing man defense?
It's a good question. We've just felt, since I took over in early January, we just have felt that we're better in zone. And so we played a lot more zone, but and we're still kind of debating what to do tomorrow, but maybe a mixture of a little bit of both, but we'll see. But there is some feeling sometimes you do have more energy and there's a little more accountability when you're in man, that you've got to guard certain guys. And so anyway, we'll see. We're still debating what we're going to do tomorrow night, but there'll probably be some kind of a mix between man and zone.
Prince
Coach,
Ali, is he,
Prince Ali's out. He tried very hard to go yesterday. He did practice yesterday. He hadn't practiced in 2 weeks, but he did practice yesterday. But based on that practice and the way he felt this morning, he just can't go. So he will definitely not go in this tournament.
Coach, at the beginning of a game and also at the beginning of the second half, is there a certain play script that you stick to? Like you want to run 4 plays or 4 whatever number of plays specifically for that game?
No, not for that game. Yes, so it's different game to game, but yes, there is at least in my own mind, we don't really script it with the guys, but in my own mind, there's 3 or 4 maybe specific sets that we want to go to based on maybe a weakness of the other team or what they're going to be doing. So yes.
So this isn't something that you've rehearsed with the players going into the game. Okay, we're going to run these 4 sets.
No, I really don't. They know usually based on what we do in practice. They kind of know the package of sets we're going to use, because in practice we'll repeatedly go over some of those sets. So they certainly have an idea as to what we're going to go to.
all right, thank you, Coach.